Hello everyone, it is Scottthemoviecritic back again with another video, and today's going to be quite an exciting one for me because it is another Iron Maiden topic. Yes indeed, it's time for some more Maiden. Up the irons mate, up the irons, yes indeed. And in this video I'm going to be discussing my favourite song and least favourite song from each Iron Maiden studio album. No live albums included in this list. It's just going to be a studio album list of my favourite and least favourite song from each of the albums. So there's 17 albums in total, and I'm going to pick my favourite and least favourite from each of those albums. But it was pretty tough. Some of the songs I'm just like, oh, which one's my favourite on here and which one is my least favourite, because they have done some absolutely fantastic songs over the years and it was quite tough to pick them in order. And they have also done the odd stinker in there, so it's hard to pick a least favourite on a couple of the albums as well. But with all that being said, let's get started. I've gone in release order of when the studio albums were released as well. So cut up in 1980, of course, it was the debut of Iron Maiden, self-titled, which is a very good album. Do enjoy this album. My favourite on this album's got to be Phantom of the Opera. It's just such a cool song. It is absolutely fantastic. I love a guitar riff. It has so much great energy on it. It is just really, really fast and upbeat. And yeah, it changes tone quite a bit, goes quite slow and then speeds up again, and it keeps doing that throughout the entire song, and it is brilliant. I think my least favourite on here is probably Strange World. It's the song on here that's just released forgettable to me. It's not a bad song by any means, but compared to the others, it's just not that great, and it's definitely the one that I forget about the most. So yeah, Strange World is unfortunately my least favourite, and Front of the Opera is definitely my favourite. Next up in 1981 was Killers, of course, again another great album. My favourite song on this album is Prodigal Son, or Prodigal Son I should say, which is a really, really great, beautiful, nice song. Really do have a good time with that one. It's absolutely stunning. And my least favourite is Another Life. Again, it's not a bad song, but compared to the others, it's just released forgettable one to me. And look, it has some other good songs on here. Wrath Child, Ides of March, and Red as Reed Morgan. Yeah, on the other album I like songs like Transylvania and stuff like that, Charlotte Harlot. But yeah, like I say, Another Life, it's not awful, it's just not great either. The two albums that Paul Di'Anno was a singer of course as well. But next up is a classic album, the first album that was done from Bruce Dickinson. This was his first contribution to Iron Maiden, and it is of course Number of the Beast, which is a fantastic album. And my favourite song on this album is of course this Number of the Beast. I think it is one of the greatest songs ever made. It is possibly the greatest metal song, I would say. I mean, it's right up there. It really is. Easily my favourite song on this album, and it is a great album. The scream from Bruce Dickinson when he goes, yeah! That is one of the greatest screams of all time. The guitar music work on it, brilliant. Drumming from Clive Burke, fantastic. So yeah, that is definitely my favourite. Least favourite is Invaders. Unfortunately, it's the only song on the album I'm not too keen on. I think it's a very weak opening track, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of it. I've tried to get into it, but I still can't. Hopefully one day it might grow on me, but I just find it quite dull and boring. It's quite a fast song. It is, you know, it's not a slow song, but it just doesn't do much for me, unfortunately. I find it quite annoying. So unfortunately that is my least favourite song on the album. Coming up, Peace of Mind, which was 83 I believe. Yeah, 83, just looking at it for reference on my Iron Maiden poster on the back there. But this is a very good album, Peace of Mind, and this was when Nico McBrain obviously joined the band, and yeah, what a contribution he done with Where Eagles there. My personal favourite song on this album is Still Life. I think that is an absolutely fantastic song. It's the one I listen to the most. It's also the one I have the most fun with. I love the chorus. I think the chorus is very, very catchy, very upbeat. The lyrics in this song are fantastic as well, and I just think it's a great song. My least favourite is probably Sun and Steel. I just don't really connect much with that song. It's between that one and Die With Your Boots on. Those two songs are the two weakest ones for me, but I've gone with Sun and Steel for now. Just not one of my favourites of theirs, to be honest. Coming up next in 1984, my personal favourite Iron Maiden album, and that is of course Power Slave. Fantastic record, absolutely love it, just brilliant. It was quite tough to pick a favourite from this one, I can't lie, because I just love this album so much. Ace's Eye, brilliant opening track, absolutely love it. Lost for Words, Big Aura, just a fantastic instrumental, it is absolutely brilliant. The Duelist is great as well. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, which was my favourite for, it's still very close to being my favourite, and it's such an epic song. But for today, my favourite is Power Slave at the moment, the title track. I love this song. I love the opening guitar. It is fan-fucking-tastic. And yeah, it's just such a great song. The vocals from Bruce are brilliant. And of course it was great live when I went to see him. I think it is a brilliant song. My least favourite on this one is Back in the Village. I just think it's still a good song, but it is definitely the weakest for me. It's just a bit dull, doesn't do a whole lot for me. It's not got a great chorus either, I would say. I don't find the chorus all that memorable, to be honest. But that being said, still a decent song. I don't think there's a bad song on this album, to be honest, but if I had to pick a least favourite, it would be Back in the Village for me, definitely. But what an album it is. It's so good. Coming up next in 1986 was obviously Somewhere in Time. Again, not a bad song on this album for me. Every song on it is at least decent. But I think my favourite for this album is going to be The Loneliness of a Long Distance Runner. The song is just absolutely epic. I mean, it's so well done, so well produced. The music in this song is fantastic, from guitar work and the drumming's brilliant, and it's just such a cool song. I really enjoy it. My least favourite on this one would be Heaven Can Wait. I don't like the chorus, Heaven Can Wait. I just find the chorus to be so forgettable, but I do like the song. I don't hate it, but it's definitely my least favourite from this album, unfortunately. But it's a great album, so it's not a bad thing. It's just the least best one. Next up in 1988 was Seventh Son of Seventh Son. Again, I don't think there's a bad song on this album. I think this album is fantastic. And again, it was quite hard to pick a favourite on this album because I love this album so much. But I did decide to go for The Clairvoyant just because I think that song is super catchy. Love the chorus. The chorus is absolutely brilliant. The lyrics on this one are great as well. Musically as well, I think this song is just so catchy and so easy to listen to. It's an absolute banger of a track. Least favourite on it is probably The Evil That Men Do. It's okay. It doesn't really do a whole lot for me, that song, to be honest. But it's just average. It's definitely the weakest song on the album. But it's fun in parts. It's quite fun, but it's definitely the weakest one on the album for me. Next up in 1990 is No Prayer for Dying. This is when Adrian Smith left and Yannick Gers came in on this one, and I think he done a good job, to be honest. I like Yannick Gers as guitarist anyway, to be fair, but my favourite on here is easy choice for me, Tail Gunner. I love this song. It is one of my favourite Maiden songs of all time. I think it's got a great energy on it. I absolutely love listening to it. It's one of my most played Maiden songs. I just think it's super catchy, super upbeat. I love the lyrics in this song as well. The lyrics are quite deep, and yeah, it's just such a cool song. My least favourite on here is, even though I do dislike The Assassin as well, she has a song on here I really dislike quite a bit, but it's got to be Mother Russia. I cannot get into that song. Maybe I do need to give it a few more listens, but as of right now, I think the song is bloody awful. I don't get what they were trying to do with the song, to be honest. I mean, it does have sort of a Russian vibe to it, I guess. So I guess in that aspect to it, I kind of get it. But musically, this song is all over the place. I just can't gel with it. It doesn't do anything for me. The vocals from Bruce Dickinson, I think, are quite rubbish on the song as well, to be honest. I just don't like the song. And when it goes slow, it's quite boring. It really is. And when it goes fast, it's just like, what is going on here? So yeah, but I don't like that song. It's not for me, unfortunately. Next up, in 1992, was Fear of the Dark, which is a good album, but like No Prayer for Dying is down the bottom in my Iron Maiden album ranking. My favourite song on this album has actually changed. It did used to be Wasted Love, but after more listens, I've actually gone with Afraid to Shoot Strangers, which I think is an absolutely brilliant song. It does have a slow build up, I will say that, and I do understand why people might think it's a bit boring and a bit slow to get going, but well, to me, I just find it a nice, good, slow build up to what is an epic song for me. And when that guitar riff gets going, Afraid to Shoot Strangers, I just love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. My least favourite on it is easily Weekend Warrior. I think that song is a piece of shit. I really dislike that song. Again, I don't know what they was going with this song. Musically, I think it's all over the place. I just don't like the production on this song at all. Musically, I think it sounds quite shit, to be honest. Yeah, it just doesn't do anything for me, that track, unfortunately. But yeah, Afraid to Shoot Strangers, amazing. But then again, it's not their best album by any means. Far from it, as a matter of fact. Sorry about that, everyone. Coming up in 1995 was the first Blaze Bayley contribution, and that is obviously the X Factor. And I really like Blaze Bayley as a singer. I really do. I think he was fantastic with Iron Maiden, to be honest. Very, very underrated stuff he done with them. My favourite song on here is Sign of the Cross, which might be kind of an easy choice to pick for the album, but it is just such an epic song. I have heard Bruce Dickinson's live performance of this song now, and to be honest, I do prefer the Blaze Bayley version, so I'm with you on that one, Nigel. I can confirm that. And also, I'm going to leave the link to Nigel's channel description box down below, because obviously he's a person who got me into Iron Maiden, is a massive Iron Maiden fan. I will also leave a link in the description box down below to that album ranking that we done with studio album ranking, which was one of the best live streams I've ever done. Absolutely loved it, and I couldn't have done it with a better person. So yeah, but if you haven't already, check it out. It was brilliant. And yeah, Sign of Cross, beautiful song. Chorus, absolutely fantastic. Blaze Bayley sounds brilliant. His vocals is fantastic. And again, I like the nice slow build up. It's very, very nice and atmospheric feel to it, and it just sounds absolutely gorgeous. And then when it gets going, it's like, oh god, it sounds good. Least favourite on it is easily Look for Truth. Don't like the chorus. Whoa. That's not how it goes, but you know what, throughout the chorus where it just goes, oh, throughout the chorus. Don't like it. It's pretty dull, quite boring, pretty unimaginative, and I just, yeah, it's a weak chorus, but not a great song. Not bad, but just easily the weakest. Great album though, really underrated for sure. Next up is the next Blaze Bayley and the last Blaze Bayley contribution. That is Virtual 11 from 1998, obviously with the footballers on the inside, hence the title Virtual 11, the football team. Again, it was quite tough to pick a favourite on this album, because I do love a few songs on this album. Future Will was close. Lightning Strikes is catchy as well, but my favourite is The Clansman. Brilliant song, absolutely epic. I think it is just really powerful, really nice, and it is just a brilliant song. However, my least favourite was quite easy for this album, to be fair, and if you know Maiden songs, I think you're going to know which one I'm going to choose. And Jordan the Gambler, it sounds absolutely nothing like Iron Maiden whatsoever. It doesn't represent their music at all. It sounds pretty shit, to be honest, sort of like a really annoying pop rock sort of song. It's just like, what is going on here? This is not metal, mate. You could do better than this, Iron Maiden, for sure. I mean, I've got nothing against Steve Harris, but I don't know what he's thinking with this song when he wrote this, to be honest. But yeah, it does not work for me. It's too repetitive as well. Don't you think I'm a saviour? Don't you think I can save you? Don't you think I can save your life? About 50 times throughout the entire song. It is really annoying. It sounds like The Who as well. Not the good stuff of Who, but the really shit stuff of it. And I've tried to avoid the shit stuff of Who because apparently the latest stuff is really bad. But yeah, it does sound like a really bad song from The Who, to be fair, which is not good for an Iron Maiden song. Nigel did say that Steve Harris said that he was trying to sound like The Who, but nah, not for me, mate. I prefer it when Maiden is trying to sound like Maiden. We're trying to sound... But yeah, not for me. Absolutely awful song. And why did they release that as the first single? I don't get it, but oh well, never mind. Next up in 2000, Brave New World, brilliant album. Back to yeah, well actually no, so it's Virtual 11, to be fair. It's just like Angel and a Gambler, but yeah, and of course you've got Adrian Smith back on this record, and you've got Bruce Dickinson back, of course, who I do prefer over Blaze Bayley and Paul Di'Anno, but I still love Paul Di'Anno and Blaze Bayley. And of course they kept Janet Gers as well, which is just the icing on the cake. So yeah, absolutely brilliant stuff. My favourite song was a real tough one. It was between two. It was between The Nomad and The Thin Line Between Love and Hate, because I love those songs so much. Wicker Man and Bud Brothers is great as well, but just not as good. But I did decide to go with Thin Line Between Love and Hate in the end. I think this song is absolutely stunning. It is beautiful, has some beautiful guitar music in it. It's Bruce Dickinson's vocals in the chorus are just so powerful. They just sound absolutely fantastic. The chorus is brilliant. It is beautiful. It's one of my favourite choruses out of any Iron Maiden song. I don't know what else to say about this song, just other than the fact that it's absolutely stunning. I love it when it slows down towards the end as well. It's got some really nice music in it. It's just a fantastic song. It is brilliant. And my least favourite, I would go Dream & Mirrors. Too long. Yeah, it's just a bit dull. It's not awful, but it's just way too drawn out for my liking. A bit repetitive as well, and it just doesn't do a whole lot for me. So yeah, Dream & Mirrors is my least favourite from that album. Next up, got a great album here. Absolutely love this record. It is Dance to Death from 2003. Again, was quite tough. I do love Age of Innocence, No More Lies, Rainmaker, brilliant songs. But I have decided to go with Journeyman. Absolutely stunning song. You got beautiful use of violins in this song, and yeah, this is probably the most stunning songs that Iron Maiden have ever done. It is just absolutely beautiful. The chorus is spectacular, just absolutely mind-blowing, and it is just such a nice song to listen to. You don't have to be a Maiden fan to enjoy that song. I think you can, anyone could enjoy that song and appreciate it just because it is just such a nice mellow tune. It is absolutely beautiful to listen to. My least favourite is Monster Cure. I don't like that song. It's grown on me a little bit, I will say that, but it just doesn't do a whole lot for me. It's definitely my least favourite from this album. Yeah, I'm not overly keen on that one, unfortunately. Next up, another brilliant album from 2006, A Matter of Life and Death. This album's fantastic. Could have gone with Reincarnation of Benjamin Brigg, but the song I've decided to go for was For Greater Good of Gods, which is absolutely epic. It is the most epic feeling song on the album. It is just absolutely awesome. I love the music in it. I just think it's super catchy. It's really powerful song as well. and it is just absolutely stunning. My weakest on here though is Bright in a Thousand Suns. Again, it's a bit too long. It's not memorable at all. It's just released forgettable. It's not a bad song, but it's just not great either, and it is definitely the weakest song on the album for me. But apart from that, the album's great, to be fair. Next up is album from 2010, and it is my least favourite album, and the only album of theirs sorry but I just need to clear my throat, that I'm not too keen on, and it is The Final Frontier from 2010. I'm not keen on this album, but my favourite easy standout song, When the Wild Wind Blows, it is absolutely fantastic, top tier Maiden stuff for me. It's just a shame it's on their weakest album, but it is definitely the highlight on the record. It is so cool, super catchy, super fun to listen to, and just a really nice song, and it's great. My least favourite is quite difficult because there's quite a few songs on here I'm not too keen on, but I think I'm going to go with Starblind for now. It just does absolutely nothing for me, that song. Again, it's probably the weakest song on the weakest album. There's a few songs I could have chosen here in all honesty, but that's the one that stands out for me. It's just not a great album, to be honest, unfortunately. Next up, only 2 more albums to go, which is insane, but Book of Souls from 2015. Great album, love this album, it's really great. My favourite song on this album, I'm going to choose a few. The Great Unknown's brilliant, Red and Black is great as well. If Eternity Should Fail, I love the opening track, it's brilliant. But I'm going with the closing track, Empire of the Clouds, because it's an 18-minute track. I think it's close to 19 minutes actually, like 18 minutes 53 seconds or something like that, and it's absolutely epic. It never gets boring, it changes and transitions into different tones throughout the song. It just changes pace and keeps you interested throughout the entire song, and I think for a song that's nearly 19 minutes long, I think it is very impressive, and I think that song is an absolute masterpiece. It is just fantastic. It is really, really epic, and it is just yeah, it's brilliant. I don't know what else I can say about it, to be honest. It is just absolute it's a masterpiece, it really is. And yeah, I think for a song that's that long, to do that is quite impressive, to be fair, to keep you engaged and entertained throughout the entire 90 minutes. Is just absolutely spectacular. It is brilliant. Least favourite on this album is Death or Glory. It's okay lyrically, it's a bit silly, it's a bit stupid lyrically, with the monkey climbing and all that sort of stuff. It's just like, what the fuck. But yes, it's musically it's okay, it's quite catchy, but it's just not a great song. Easily weakest on the album for me. And then last studio album today, I think there will be another one, because if you've seen the Iron Maiden YouTube video recently, if you've seen it on Instagram, which you probably have, Bruce Dixon's teased that there is a lot more stuff to come from this band, so something is telling me that there is still another studio album to come from them yet, which I cannot wait for. But yeah, as of right now, this is their latest studio album, that is Senjutsu in 2021, which is a great album, really good album. And yeah, for their latest album today, as of right now, it is a great but it's not the ending, because I do think there will be another studio album, and I hope they will be, fingers crossed. But if this is their last studio album, then it's a great way to go out on. But yeah, again, favourite song on here is tough between Death on the Couch and Hell on Earth, because they're both absolutely phenomenal songs. But I have gone with Hell on Earth because it is absolutely beautiful. Lovely keyboard work on this song. Lovely, brilliant guitar music. Brilliant vocals from Bruce. It's just a fantastic song. It is absolutely epic. I'm going to leave a link in the description box down below to Mike Cinemaxman's guitar cover of that, because it was absolutely phenomenal. He done a brilliant cover of that. I can't remember. I think he done all of it by himself for drums, the keyboards and the guitar and the singing. He done the singing as well, and it was absolutely fucking brilliant. So yeah, link in the description box to Mike's video of that, because it is brilliant. Michael Wood's covers, phenomenal stuff, mate, absolutely brilliant. And my least favourite song on here is The Time Machine. That song is shit. I cannot stand it. It annoys me. I hate the chorus. Gets right on my tits. And it is quite dull in parts as well. But even when it gets going, it gets speeds up. It just annoys me. Don't like the song at all. But apart from that, it's a great album. It is fantastic. So yeah, there we have it, everyone. There is my favourite song and least favourite song from each studio album for Iron Maiden. I hope you've enjoyed watching that, everyone. Something a bit different, something a bit unique, I feel. So yeah, really hope you've enjoyed watching that, everyone. I've certainly enjoyed doing that video, because I am a massive Iron Maiden fan. I would like to say a massive thank you to Nigel for helping me out with that. There was a few songs that I knew beforehand that I didn't like, but I just couldn't fully get into their music. But Nigel sent me a good few recommendations, you know, get me into them slowly, and that's how my love for the band started. So there we go. And I haven't looked back since. I've now seen them live at the London Stadium, and I think it's a show to keep talking about, because it's probably one of the biggest shows ever, to be honest. But yeah, so I've got Nigel to thank for that. Thank you, Nigel, really do appreciate it. And of course I would say they're probably my favourite band of all time now. I can quite easily say they are now my favourite band, without a doubt, to be honest. Yeah, easily my favourite band. There's just so much great music out there from this band. All the songs are so cool. I say all the songs, there's a few stinkers, but the majority of their stuff is super cool, and I absolutely love it. I love the artwork. Obviously the mascot Eddie, just on all the albums, looks so cool. It's such a cool character that Grid's created there. Just so, I mean, Eddie is cool as fuck. Absolutely love him. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I could say about the band, to be honest. I haven't already said. I just hope you've all enjoyed this video, everyone. It's been an absolute blast. Don't forget to leave a like and leave a comment down below. All that be very much appreciated, everyone. Thank you so much. And what is your least favourite and favourite song from each Maiden album? Of course, you don't have to do that. You could just name one album or two albums, or some of your favourite songs or least favourite Maiden songs. What did you think of my list? All that great stuff. All that be very much appreciated. Thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, that about do it for this video, everyone. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all later.